Is that the egg?
Exile. Exile. That will do nicely.
Hello. You should check out local.
Off they go.
There you are. Hail.
Oh, hello. Engineer Ripple. Great job, Isla. Come on, Isla. Think it through.
These bones should have been returned to nature.
What? I mean, there's no time that I really can. Like, there's no duration of time that I'm not willing to do it. I hope not.
My mana is gone.
A lot of shards. 3 orbs. Not a bad haul, not at all. Not at all a bad haul, if I do say myself.
I'm not up to that just yet. gone.
Is there a global cooldown? There is. This game has hidden global cooldowns. Or at least a full animation has to play. Okay, it's not quite global cooldowns. The animation has to play out before you can do something else, though. You can W dash, but you can't dash W. That's awkward. Oh, look, I got one. Got a couple of them with that. I don't think I've seen an amethyst ring yet. The one survivor came running up. Oh, I could have crossed on this side.
My mana is gone.
not soon forget. You're welcome. Goodbye.
Nothing that looks good to me.
Did you think our vengeance was done, Savior? Oh no, it has only begun.
I was happy to aid your rebellion, Utula, but not this.
That was a Tula. Oh. How could I know? Rest in peace, Utula.
This seems like a good area to build a hideout, but it's filled with monsters. This seems like farewell. Curious. With the death. Go with courage.
Lots of upgrades.
My mana is gone.
Such tired, much wow.
My mana is gone. I'm suffering. It's too hot for me.
To replace the feast of birds that Kitava had greedily consumed, Tukohama, our father of war, and Valako, father of storm, went fishing. Although Kitava was blind, he could still cast his line and feel when a fish took his bait. So, Tukohama and Valako took him with them on Tukohama's mighty canoe. But while they fished, Kitava grew hungry and secretly ate all of their bait of grubs and worms. Disgusted and angry, Tukohama and Valako decided to use Kitava as bait instead. Valako used his own jawbone as a hook, impaled Kitava on it, and cast both into the sea. Kitava sank to the bottom of the sea, but instead of the fish eating Kitava, It was Kitava who ate all of the fish that nibbled at him, flesh, scales, guts, and all. When Tsukuhama and Valakor hauled a fat-bellied Kitava back up from the sea, they were even more furious and knew that Kitava must be punished one final time.
I made my keyboard at work a psychopath's keyboard. It's phenomenal. I hope it triggers anybody that comes near my computer and looks at it. I popped off all the keys and I arranged them in alphabetical order. So literally, instead of QWERTY across the top, it's ABCDEFG. All the way across the top. All the way through the keyboard. I can still use it because I know the positions of all the keys.
My mana is gone.
What was that other ring doing that I got? I forgot about it. What's this ring do? Chaos resistance. Why am I lagging?
My mana is gone.
Arohongui, daughter of the moon, was preparing for a feast to celebrate. Arohongui, daughter of the moon, was preparing for a feast to celebrate Tukohama's return from his war on the first ones of the Ezamites. Tafor, son of the forest, asked each of the birds to sacrifice one of their kind for the feast. He gave these offerings to Arohongui, who cooked them in a great firestone pit. Seeing all of those plump birds cooking made Kitava very hungry, and he offered to watch them to make sure they didn't burn while Arohongui rested during the heat of the day. Arohongui thanked Kitava for his kindness, but while she slept, Kitava ate the cooking birds, flesh, bones, gizzards and all. Upon waking, Arohongui was furious to find that Kitava had lied to her, for saying that he would watch the birds when he truly intended to eat them all up. When Tukohama arrived home in his mighty canoe, Arohongui asked him to punish Kitava for his selfish gluttony. Tukohama, our father of war, agreed and pulled the sharpest tooth from his own mouth. He then asked Arohongui and Tafor to hold Kitava while he cut Kitava's face with the tooth. 2 slashes that blinded Kitava and formed a bleeding cross upon his face. From that day forth, Kitava would never be able to promise to watch that which he truly intended to consume.
Yeah.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Yeah, I missed the jeweler's orb.
My mana is gone.
Standing in the middle of my traps wasn't as safe as I thought it would be.
Tukohama, our father of war, and Valakor, father of storm, took Kitava to Hinekora, mother of death. They asked her to kill the greedy Kitava, for surely their tribe would starve if Kitava continued to live among them. But Hinekora refused, for death would not teach Kitava the lesson he needed to learn. Instead, Hinekora beat Kitava with a whip woven of her own hair. To Kitava, each strand was a searing lash, and so he wore thousands and thousands of blistering lashes across his back as Hinekora drove him relentlessly into the darkest corner of the underworld. There she left him to suffer, without water or food, for the rest of eternity. And there Kitava remained.
I like that these two kind of cancel each other out.
Of Hinekora's night-clad
Oh, I can't go that way if I go this way?
beyond
I don't know.
measure.
Maybe I could do both.
There he suffered, waiting for the day that he could return to the world of light, to slake his scorching thirst and satiate his ravening hunger.
Oh wow, my ship's back already. Has it been 45 minutes already? How's it going, Lisa? Welcome back. galvanic with far shot support? No. I've been running a lightning shot. What is it? Lightning arrow with greater volley and greater multiple projectiles. And I've also got it on my ice and my fire as well. Basically everything I do is AoE. A little bit of pierce mixed in. Full glass cannon, everything's on damage. Basically, however you can play the game wrong, I'm probably doing it. I make things up as I go. Go this way. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh wait, I got everything for the doors now, right? Let's see how many times I die this boss. I tell you, Malachi kicked my butt the most out of everything I've done so far. He reamed me a new one. Okay, I got one key. I think I'm missing a key. I'm pretty glass cannon though. Like if you look at my build, it's like straight line to every damage tree that I could find. That's what I'm doing. I have no evasion. Whatever evasion comes with like some of the straight line paths here. I don't even really take attack speed. I'm just taking pure damage, like projectile damage and critical hits and projectile damage, critical hits, and critical damage. That's my primary focus with everything that I build. I gotta find this last key. Yeah, I got through the ascendancy. Actually, can I assign a point for ascendancy? I haven't seen a new point in that for a while. I don't really know how that works. I guess you only get it every time you do an ascendancy challenge thing. Oh, there's some fog of war up there. Maybe it's over that way. The reason I like lightning so much is it spreads out. Like on impact, it spreads the AoE around. That's really the only reason I've even been doing a lot of lightning attacks.
My mana is gone.
Oh, I died. I didn't hit the potion in time. Let's see. It takes us up to 29 deaths. Done. That fireball hit me. And I just dropped.
I'm not up to that just yet. I give you to the earth.
I'm just gonna stand here and wait. Dude, that ability hits so hard. The turrets will take care of it. I still don't see this key. Looks like I'm going to be running around in circles for a minute. I found the first key so easily, too. Oh, I already got the crafting recipe, okay. There's a little bit of fog down here. The resistance shred totem, what is that? Izaro? Which one was that one? Was that the boss I just beat? I really only remember Malachi because Malachi destroyed me. Like Malachi gave me like 12 or 13 deaths straight. I was pretty upset about that one. Other than that, I don't think I really died more than three or four times. How did I miss? Oh, the labyrinth boss. Did I die to him? What was his mechanic? He wasn't the one that shot a laser in a circle, right? Oh, thank you. Oh, I found it. I don't remember the I died 2 or 3 times getting to the labyrinth boss. Like I had to redo the labyrinth a couple times. But I don't think once I made it to the boss that I died. I don't feel like I died in that fight. I'll have to roll back the footage and watch that one. Jumps on you, spawns a minion, teleports towards you. I'll have to roll back the video on that one. I would say that was probably around maybe 22 hours. Death 4. This was it, right? This was the trial. I have 2 choices here. Let me see. routes from here. Okay, so I gained a death. I did gain one death trying to get here. We got the lore, right? So I can... But... Oh, the floor pattern. I remember this. Dude, I was struggling with this for a minute. Alright. That's not the boss. Still 5 deaths. 5 deaths. 5 deaths. Item is not a weapon. Is it an armor? Wait, I'm in town. How'd I get in town? Oh my goodness, it goes this direction. Oh, so I did not die on the boss then. My damage more. Let's see what it is. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be good.
The Empire awaits you with open.
What was my strat? W this T. Oh, I only get one of them. Oh, I was using the precision totem at that time. Oh, it was funny.
Be singular of purpose.
Remove.
To that just yet?
The trap of tyranny is inescapable.
So that was my strat. Chug potions and dodge a lot, I guess. That appears to be what I did there. I only gained 1 death, and that was getting to the boss during that run. I've died a lot more since then. That was back when I only played for 22 hours. Treasure. Let's make everything mad.
I'm not up to that just yet.
The ballista's taking his aggro will do it. Listen, they're so good. I love ballista. Especially the way I have my ballista running. Like, where's my ballista spec? So it's shrapnel ballista, arrow nova with vicious projectiles. So it's just launching attacks into the air from the ballista, landing, spreading out in like a shatter pattern, and just like piercing enemies. I think the vicious. What's that do? 41% more damage, less attack speed, more physical damage. So yeah, it's just really heavy hitting projectiles that I don't have to worry about doing nothing. I could just drop them and walk around, and I think I beat pretty much anything. Trigger pile. A bomb if it was an arrow. What's the point of this room? Oh, there's a horde. Okay. I thought there would be a boss in here or something. There's no boss. This is where I came from. I have trust issues. My first death My first death was the one that made me the most angry. I clicked a chest to open it, and it wouldn't let me move afterwards. And like 3 groups of enemies spawned, and I couldn't like dash or move or anything. My character just stood there and died. I was upset. Let's see, Cobalt Jewel. I don't think any of that's useful, right? Is this over? Is this all there was? Okay. But yeah, my first death made me pretty sad.
The High Priest is dead, yet the object of his devotion remains. There's no doubt you did all right bringing that man-turned-monster to heel, but you weren't able to stop him fishing his master out of a river of blood. Damn. Sorry.
But I wasn't expecting a chest room until after a boss.
Right to polish the edges off harsh facts.
You know what I mean? The chest room was surprising to me.
Still, I've been poking around here for a bit and have turned up Utula's stash. Quite the magpie he was. So here, help yourself. When it comes to hunting a god, I suppose every little bit helps.
I like the connections on this bow. 4 green, all connected. Ooh, no, is that good? Blunt arrow, 9 to 14 with nothing else, with unidentified rather. I kind of like the quiver. I don't know. What's my current quiver do? It's got increased projectile speed. I probably want more damage more than attack speed, right? Take it.
Good luck out there.
Attack speed, dexterity, crit strike chance with bows. 26% increased damage with bow skills. I'll take that. Oh yeah, there's a visible increase in DPS for sure. Main hand total combined 20, 30. Yeah. That's better. That is a better one. Oh, dialogues.
I'll see what I can do for you.
Nothing new. Nothing new.
Not all slaves believed Utula's lies. Some I know have managed to steal a ship and are soon to set sail for Namakanui.
Namakanui.
These treasures on board, Valakor will bless their voyage and breathe deeply into their sails. No, I'm not going with them. I helped bring this curse down upon Oriath, so I'll help save what little there is left to save. Here, take something, in thanks for your part in preserving the Karui Way.
New reward. The book. Utula.
You've sent the traitor to meet his ancestors, have you? That'll be an interesting conversation. I'm no Hatungo, but I can foresee Utula walking a long road of trial and suffering before he earns himself a place at the ancestors' table.
Trying to get all the achievements. Or not all the achievements. I'm trying to get the achievement for talking everything.
Right into the jaws of Kitava.
I want all the lore.
I don't profess to understand the mind of a god, but I know the stories. Kitava is patient. He waited in the darkest pit of Hinekore's realm. He will bide his time while his hunger spreads like the plague it is, and when his tribe is replenished 100 times over, Kitava will rise one final time to finish the feast that he has started. Oriath is merely the appetizer. There's a whole world out there for Kitava to taste. You've proved that you're a hero who can slay legends. Let's see if you can kill a god.
Oh, I get to kill a god next. Alright, what else you got? Nothing else? This guy never has anything to say. I still have to check, though. Otherwise, I'll miss something dumb.
Hello.
Anything about killing a god? Any tips? Okay, no.
Yes.
Can I increase the quality of that like it's a weapon? Probably not, right? $700. I'll get rid of that too.
For freedom.
Amethyst ring. I wonder if that's any good. Can we make it rare? It can bleed. Normal to a random rarity. It doesn't look like I have any of the alchemical ones. So it looks like I'll have to roll a chance one instead. Meh. That doesn't appear too impressive to me. Go back to currency, the armor stone or weapon stone. Alright. So what's my mission now? The Ravenous God. What is this one? You delved into the torments, and she rewarded you with a book of skill. Okay, so I've already completed it. Why is it not on this side of the line? Okay. Monster level 44. I'm level 53 now. Oh, quest completed. Was that what I was supposed to do? Okay, just one quest to go. More damage. The best defense is even more offense. That's just how it is. And running around in circles helps a lot.
I'm not up to that just yet. My mana is gone.
Okay. This wasn't the way to go. That's not the way. But do you know the way? Because I don't. Can I just run through? Is this where I'm supposed to go? No. That's not the line I want. I don't know which way I go from here. Okay, that's not the way either. Every area in this map is a puzzle. Like, not a puzzle, but like a maze. Everywhere I go, it's a maze. Orb. 3 portal scrolls. Pug. I need to get to the ossuary. Did it say? Duck and weave. Duck and weave. Lots of barriers. Lots of barriers. The greatest barriers in the world. The greatest barriers anyone's ever seen. Whoops. I saw you. What's up? Ultra wide gaming. You just run down here and you can see it all. Except that. We stand in that. And this one I could auto attack. I don't know where I'm going.
I'm not up to that just yet.
I opened a box. You opened a box, and I came.
My mana is gone.
Get away from whatever that was. Never trust the bright glowing lights. That is not something that you stand near. Removes curses. Maybe it's better that the old one removed curses. Dude, who's still attacking me? Where are you coming from? Dude, get my inventory out of my face, please. Oh, God. I just want to pick things up. The reliquary. I think that's where I already was. Yeah, that's the wrong way. Mechanics. Games are hard, okay? Look at this double boot, like the double linked boots here. Alright, this is just the other side of that. No good, no good. I would have killed that thing. I would have killed that one too. My shots are right on target. Bang, 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 bang.
I'm not up to that just yet.
I enjoy the artillery fire. It's so nice. Especially because it doesn't require micromanaging by me. It just does its thing while I run around. That's what I really like about it. It's got all the linked slots. Oh, his fire hurts. And I died. Walking back and forth does not work on that guy. I wish there was a death recap. I didn't realize it was hurting me that much. Rematch me. Where's he at? He's hiding from the rematch. Yeah, that hurts a lot, like really quick. I gotta learn to notice effects like that quicker. I don't pick up on ground effects very quickly. Okay, this is the way that's locked. Where else is there? Oh, I'm sorry. Were there more enemies over here? I didn't notice. Why am I searching for sign of purity? I thought purity was gone. We're just gonna light them up. I'm lost. Where's the road? I came in this way. Actually, I warped here, right? I warped here. Maybe I warped in front of the door that I needed to enter. Yep. That's it. That was the door. All that fighting. I didn't need to do any of it. I'm good at video games, I promise. Just believe. Zap, zap, zap. Probably low on mana. They'll never catch me. Never! Nothing I can see that I would like. I really only care about the orbs and stuff. The gems, the augment. I've not seen zealot gloves before. Energy shield armor. Strength requirement though.
My mana is gone.
Blacksmith strong.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Grove Bowl, 4 connected with 1 red. Low DPS though. Lacking in the damage department. Oh, neat. Do-do-do-do-do. Fencer helmet is new. Armor evasion. Actually equipable. 246 combined to my 203 current. It is an improvement technically. Dude, that's a tanky boy. I think I go this way first. I see a quest marker, so that's obviously where I'm going to end. Oh no, that was the way I was supposed to go. Tomb of the First Templar.
This energy, so hauntingly familiar, from long ago.
An empire is nothing more than a standard pitched in the naked earth. The time has come for you to raise the standard. An empire is nothing more than a standard pitched in the naked earth. The time has come for you to raise the standard upon the peak of false faith, the apex of Chitta's cathedral. Drive it deep into that sacred stone. Mark the death of a faithless empire and slay the slavering kingdom that seeks to consume it.
Okay.
We may just discover the truth of this world.
Did I make it back in time? No, I gotta fight my way through again. I think I know the way this time, though.
I'm not up to that just yet. My mana is gone. That would only slow me down.
Alright, I skipped a little bit. The cathedral rooftop. This is probably a boss fight. Please give me a checkpoint. Oh, it's a very long fighting area.
I give you to the earth. That would only slow me down.
Now this bow might be worth something. Ring mail any good? Nope.
My mana is gone. There's a big boy hitting my tree.
Freedom comes to those who fight. for freedom.
See, I didn't know the rooftops was going to be a whole thing now. Come on. I was hoping it would just be like, here's the rooftops in a boss fight.
My mana is gone.
Bro, stop. Where are they all coming from? Oh, this is a sign of purity, not piety. I get it now. This is different than the other person. 3 orbs of chance? What are the chances? Haha.
My mana is gone.
Pretty nice chest there.
that is gone. I'm not up to that just yet. I will not let you consume this world!
Ooh, I instant died.
The flame of hope may flicker, but it cannot be extinguished.
You had to lose there?
There is no shame in falling to a god. Shame lies only in refusing to rise again. You shall soar. That much I'm permitted to foresee. You shall ascend to the peak of your loftiest mistake, and from there you shall pluck a single surviving hope from the jaws of immortal despair.
Oh, I died twice.
A ship sails for Lionel.
Although I don't know if that one technically counts as a death.
Be on it.
I think it was unavoidable.
There is no shame in fall.
Need to hone my skills. I'll have another shot before everything's gone.
I'm Captain Lily Roth, and we sail for Rayclast. Better to live in exile than die on this psychotic bonfire of an island. You want to make it out of here? You'd better get on board. But make it quick, 'cause I ain't got time for tears and regrets. Time and tide wait for no man.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Okay, you can't go back and fight it.
I don't ask this in the name of innocence. He understands now the folly his devotees have wrought upon this world. I ask in the name of Oriath. There are many that deserve what Kitava offers, and there are many more who do not. Put an end to Kitava's savage reign, for there remains much in this land that is worth saving. Good luck out there.
Kitava is a primal deity, forged from the most fundamental of human desires, hunger. The simple act of craving that which we cannot yet consume. To defeat Kitava is to squeeze the very heart of human nature into stillness. You don't think you can do that? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Now, where was I?
I'll see what I can do for you.
You're still alive. So is Kitava. What more do you need to know? You'll find a way. I believe it. Remember, we do this for freedom.
We live in
Good tidings to you. Remember, this ain't no charity run. You owe me. Cast off!
All right, we're safe for the time being. Now let me introduce myself properly. Lily Roth. Yep, I'm one of those Roths. Some call me smuggler, others pirate. Yeah, I prefer the sound of nautical entrepreneur. Came up with that one myself. So you come see Lily if you need something, or even if you just fancy a good chat with a lovely lady.
Don't think I'd be forgetting that favor you owe to me.
In fact, now I think of it, there's certainly a way you can be repaying this most considerable debt. You see, those blasted cultists have been plundering the refugee ships trying to escape Oriath. And if not for my incomparable skill as a sea captain, we'd have met the same fate. But now the drowned dead are washing ashore, and they ain't staying dead. There's been a whole lot of blood, sweat and tears getting these few lucky survivors here in one piece. What sort of captain would I be if I let them get ripped apart by walking corpses? Wipe the Twilight Strand clean of those filthy undead bastards and I'll call us even. Might even throw in a little something extra if you can pull it off. Whalem Roth. Here, let me share something I remember from me granddaddy's stories. No sooner had the others turned in fear from the Great White Leviathan did Whalem load the ballista with his final harpoon. And right then he vowed to sea and sky that he and he alone would be the one to finally kill this bastard son of the Brine King. The ballista fired and the harpoon smote that creature right between the ribs as it made to dive back under the angry sea. Thick clouds of blood bloomed beneath the waves, roses flowering in the black water, and impossible though it seemed, the already shadowed ocean grew darker still. He used the bones of the great beast to reinforce the hull of his ship, the Black Crest. Old Rottooth, he's a true legend, a real pirate hero. I can only hope one day my own stories will reach his ears and make him proud of the granddaughter he had to leave behind. Yeah, I knew Tarkley, if you catch me drift. He's got no time for his old bunkmate these days, though. Too gaga-eyed over his lost cause of a fishwife Nessa. Time was, Tarkley and I would smuggle all about the coast of Oriath. Oh, good days they was. Sweet with rum, nothing but the wind and salt in our faces, freedom in our hearts, and the law on our tails. But I could tell he were getting ready to make feet for children's stockings with me, so I cut him loose. Not a spark's chance under the ocean the dreaded Lily Roth's gonna wind up swelling like some drowned carcass. Still, Nice to work with that bugger one more time. Just for old time's sake, you know? That scallywag. I reckon Bestel thinks I'd be the kind of lass who'll bed down with any sort of rascal. Not too far off, I guess. He is rather sweet, but not the most comely of figures. Actually, he kind of reminds me of my grandfather, Waylon Roth. A poet and scoundrel extraordinaire he be. Bestel's but spittle from the mouth of old Rot-Tooth Roth. Ahem. Bust my blind cheek, said the sailor to the doxy. She sports her dairy treats afar and relishes her moxie. But a fire ship will sink the broken neath the ocean waves. Tip nutmegs a deadly token, sends captains to their graves. Don't think I'll be forgetting that favour you owes me. Time and tide wait for no man.
Despite your best efforts, Beast Slayer, a splinter of hope remains. The very seed that brought my beast into existence. The Dark Ember. Never again shall it birth a life so magnificent as the beast. Yet a residue of that power still lingers. Enough to give us a fighting chance against the ravenous Kitava. How do we obtain this Dark Ember? 3 hearts were silenced. 3 hearts must sing again, one last time. In that final flickering of life, our savior's seed shall be born. All I need are 3 fine souls with which to stoke the flames. Chevron of Umbra, Inquisitor Maligaro, Doldre the Dark Tongue. 3 spirits of near unfathomable resilience and vigor, freed with the beast's final exhalation. So let us begin the harvest. Chevron has come home to Axiom. We shall give her the warm welcome she sincerely deserves. If she is to be of any use to us, the Umbra's spirit must be wrenched from her mortal manifestation and lashed to our greater cause. That is your task. For my part, I shall negotiate the terms of her cooperation. With a tragic kiss and lasting embrace, her essence shall pass into me as if she were a sweet breath from the mouth of my lover. It is a sacrosanct sacrifice for all involved. Thankfully for you, all I ask is that you do what you clearly do best. Kill. Ambition is the bane of mortality. It was through ambition that we gods transcended the thick mud and thin blood of our mundane birthrights. Ambition that drove us to sustain our divine selves through the subjugation of others. Chevron's soul is made up of 1 part ambition and 2 parts raw, unbounded passion. Such a volatile spark shall... I shall put this simply, for in truth, everything comes down to the simple act of planting a seed in the ground. The gods are rising because you slew the one creature that prevented them from doing so. Your name for it is the Beast. It was I who planted the seed in the rich soil beneath Highgate, who nurtured it, who watched it bloom into maturity, even as I succumbed to its mollifying powers. We gods, we were driven into slumbering darkness, to dream away eternity whilst the gentle beast watched over us. I would desire that we return to that blissful state, but my brothers and sisters of deism shall never submit to banishment. They have tasted freedom once more, and they shall not let go of this world until it is pried from their cold, dead hands. The beast was never a cruel master. It didn't want to destroy, to corrupt, to terrorize. It simply existed to exist. I made it that way. Unfortunately, in neglecting to provide it with ambition, I made it vulnerable to the ambitions of others. Queen Atziri and Doriani, Emperor Chittus and Malachi. Others even before them. I created a beast that would free humanity from the tyranny of the gods. Yet all I really did was provide the perfect tool with which humanity could tyrannize itself. Despite your... Remember, humanity needs us.
I knew that already, somehow. I'm not the same woman I was. Rayclast has changed me. My mana is gone. Can't see why I'd want to do that here.
A wretched sight. So many drowned Oriathans cast into undeath. You freed them from their torment, and I'm sure they'd be grateful. Here, that little something extra I were talking about. Though the sea takes away, it gives back in greater measure. While you be skulking about, I've managed to do a bit of hunting on my own. Got a hole full of baubles and trinkets here, which I managed to, procure. Take a look. You might find... You have the look of a wayfarer about you. I've a few bits and bobs in the hold that I managed to salvage from Oriath.
Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. I think a melee build would be pretty cool.
Time and tide wait for no man. Good tidings to you.
This looks pretty good. If I had intelligence. I only have 20. I have less than 27 intelligence.
Time and
Can't see
tide
why I'd
wait
want
for
to
no
do that
man.
here.
First we hear that Oriath has lost its bloody mind, and then you turn up. Doesn't take a scholar to work out how these two events might be connected. I don't know what's going on out there, and I probably wouldn't understand it if I saw it with my own two eyes. What I do know is this. The world we knew, it's gone. Now we have to do our damnedest to make sure we don't go with it. Nessa. I saw her one night, running out across the coast, headed in the direction of the mudflats. Called out to her, but she didn't even turn her head. Maybe she couldn't hear me. Maybe she didn't want to. I don't bloody know. I tried to run after her, but she'd vanished into the darkness before my feet had barely touched the sand. So I tracked her, all the way to the mudflats, and that's when her tracks, they just stopped. No sign of meeting someone or something. No sign of a struggle. It's like one moment she was running and the next, gone. Look, I've heard some things about what you've done. Things that beg a belief. Now you can do this. Please. Find Nessa. Bring her back to us. Never took much stock in the stories Lily told. Didn't sit right. Those full moon sacrifices her and her ilk would do out on the open water. But now, in light of everything, I'm obliged to reconsider. If it meant Nessa might be spared the attentions of that wretched Brine King, I'd even be inclined to slit a mutineering throat or two myself. I wonder how much Lily squeezed out of those refugees from Oriath. Yes, she did risk her life and ship to save them, but I knew the Lily of old, a damn fine smuggler. And that Lily never did a good deed that didn't also turn a profit. I had a life before Lion Eye's watch. Not much of one by some people's standards, but it was good enough for me. Lily and I, we'd smuggle a bit of booze to keep our purses full. We were good at it, too. Made us a fine partnership, her quick mind and my steady nerves, right up until the day she left me drunk and trussed on Penance Key. By the time the blackguards unwrapped their present, she was halfway to Trathus. That's how I ended up here. Yes, it smarts a bit to look at her, but what right have I to say where the flotsam finally washes up? Nessa. I saw her one night. Farewell.
Now there's a pair of eyes I could never forget. If the tales are true, those peepers of yours have seen all the wonders of Rayclast by now. And a few things they likely wish they hadn't. Oh, and no need for us to speak of Oriath. My ears are brimful with the sorrows these wretched companions of yours have been spilling. Now, I'm sure you've noticed that Lion Eye's watch has seen better days. Our once bubbling township has, alas, become a brooding quagmire of gloom and despair. I blame the unrelenting weather. As you know, I am both a humanitarian and a strong believer in the soul-sustaining power of story. Back when I was still captain of the Merry Gull, many days at sea afforded me time to work on my thespian aspirations. I wrote a theatrical epic, a one-man show entitled Cedric and the Buxom Stranger. I sealed the manuscript inside a roll of oiled leather and stashed it in the hold for safekeeping. Perhaps you could salvage it for me from that tidal island upon which my poor ship came to rest. Who knows? Maybe we can bring some joy back to Lion Eye's watch with a bit of live entertainment. Now there's a sorry tale, more miserable than any dirge I've ever heard. Nessa's gone, wandered off into the night, muttering to herself about dancing to his ditty. No, I didn't go after her. In truth, she was gone when I woke up the next morn. I only imagined she'd be muttering, you see, on account of the murmuring she's been making these past few weeks. Always the same, about him and his song, whoever in damnation he is. Lily Roth, granddaughter of the legendary Rocktooth Roth. Oh, apologies if I seem a little giddy. It's not any old day you get to meet marine royalty. I mean, you know how I feel about pirates and all, but the Roths have as much in common with those scurvy sea rats as a shark does with a goldfish. Lily has her granddaddy's blood in her veins. It's plain for all to see. Look at the luster in her eyes, the ruddy blush of her skin. That there's a pirate princess, and no mistake. Yes, we live in curious times indeed. A time when old stories are being birthed, muling and puking into our world of dirt and blood. It's all a bit inspiring, really. Hence, I've written a little something. Ancient anecdotes now wake from their beds, looming in our fears, towering above our heads. Age-old lusts and bygone greeds, walking and reeking as humanity bleeds. Rivers of history, lakes of blood, the gods stand upon us as we cower in the mud. You won't find a sailor that doesn't whisper a quiet prayer to the Brine King before casting off. In fact, under the maddening radiance of a full moon, the more superstitious captains would drown some poor slave or failed mutineer just to keep old Tsoagoth happy. No, that wasn't a sneeze. That's the fish god's old Asmerian name. It's considered foul luck to speak it on board a ship. A keel-hauling offence.
A keel-hauling offense. That's rough.
You'll not find a more renowned pirate as Whalem Rocktooth Roth. In times when Fairgraves was still a whelp earning his sea legs, Rocktooth was prowling the Strait of Orioth in his ship, the Black Crest. It's said he built it himself, lining its hull with the bones of some great sea beast he slew with nothing but a harpoon and a bottle of rum. Never was there a more nimble, more ferocious vessel. Like that Leviathan spirit still lived and breathed in its timbers. No one sighted Rocktooth for 20 years or more, but I know where the Black Crest is. The ship graveyard, no less. Seems that Whalem Roth might have had his last meal with Lady Mervale. Now, I'm sure you've noticed that Lion Ice Watch has seen better days. Our once bubbling town.
Decisions must be made.
Mm-hmm.
Still alive, are we?
How can I help? My apologies, Exile, but I'm waiting for someone. Perhaps you could attend to the needs of the others here. Stay safe.
Creighton of Theopolis, you have transgressed against your god. Ender of Romsey, you have transgressed against your god and your fellow man. You have been a willing vessel for the following sins. Unlawful avarice. 2 counts of petty larceny. 1 count of grand larceny of church property. God has charged me with your redemption. You are hereby exiled to Reclast, where it is hoped you shall come to repent your sins and make your peace with your beloved father.
I give you to the earth. Local, come here.
I bet a yokel like yourself would be eager to see some explosions. Never mind why we're blowing things up just yet. We'll get to that. I've gone ahead and marked the locations of likely treasures and dangers. Consider me magnanimous. You can choose what we uncover, since I'm eager to see what kind of luck you possess. I'll wait back here, as far back as possible. Lay out a chain of devices. We'll make a mighty fine display. I bet a yokel like yourself would be eager to see some explosions. I am honor bound to discover the fate of Medvid and the druids of the Broken Circle. They believed they could see into the future by peering into the past. Hypothetically, that's a power I'd very much like to have for reasons of chance and profit. But I'm not sure I want it to be true. If Medvid and his nature mystics were right, and time truly is a circle, aren't we all doomed to repeat our lives over and over for eternity? If that is the truth, then there is no luck. No. His final fate was unknown, but I do know he cast off his peaceful ways and trained with 2 powerful axes after he arrived here. We're not fools. We see that the dead rise here on Reclast. If Medvid is still out there, he'll be extremely dangerous. Conserve your luck and use it against him if you find him. During the failed rebellion, I once called out with all my heart. An arrow was arcing through the air. My arm was pinned, and I knew I couldn't get out of the way in time. I was a dead woman. But luck answered my earnest request. Another arrow, also on a murderous path, hit the first in midair, and both were diverted. I didn't say that. You must have misheard. Johan mentioned he's keeping an eye out for another rebellion, did he? It's a sign of our sheer distance from home that he would dare mention one happened in the first place. The bards do not dare sing of the good folk that gave everything, gave their lives. I'm sorry. Johan's here, on Reclast, and the game is afoot once more. I'm all for the idea of King's March. I just don't like the name. For now, I'll support it from afar. Never heard of gods, but I know I wouldn't put my faith in them, even if they came to my doorstep with an army. I've already solidified my beliefs where they belong. Hail.
I am not a local.
I bet a yokel like yourself would be... Go well. Try to go as far as you can with the detonation cord. Further! Keep going! Away from me. All placed. Shall we light it up? I should also mention, this might unearth monsters. You can take him. Don't get him, local. You did it. You did it. Most of the locals I grab for this job don't last long.
My mana is gone.
Ha, yes. I could have been more upfront about the danger. But you see, people don't take the job when I mention that the upturned ground is full of deadly creatures. It's a mighty awful land you've got here, local. I wonder anyone survives at all. I'll finish up here. See you again soon. Yes?
My mana is gone. I'm not up to that just yet.
Good find, Exile. Another good find.
I died. +1.
This'll do nicely, Exile.
$33.
gone.
Local, need your aid. The name's... She's a distant cousin of mine, so I do what I can to protect her. Got some weird... Watch your back. Hail! Hail! She's a distant cousin of mine, so I do what I can to protect her. Got some weird ideas about the world, though. Thinks belief can shape events. We're a proud people, but aren't they all? Difference is, we labour against the grim realities of life through the judicious application of bravery and courage. One's lineage carries an ongoing tally of renown and accomplishment. We do this not for ourselves, but for our children, should we one day have him. He's open. Aye. Aye. I'm of a particular purpose, see? I'm scratching up the ground in search of an ancient rowdy band. They were called the Black Scythe Mercenaries. Their founder, a particularly heroic warrior by the name of Varana, shares ties to my bloodline. Before I can go home, I need to find out what happened to him. Watch your back.
My mana is gone.
For the Calgar!
I'm not up to that just yet. My mana is gone.
mana is gone. My mana is gone.
Alright. It's about the end of my night. All out of time, I know. I can feel how much I will be missed.
Can't see why I'd want to do that here.
Where'd my other bow go? Hope this is the one. Looks like it.
My mana is gone.
I'm not up to that just yet.
We'll continue this next time. That's the end of my night. What are we up to now? 45 hours. As always, stay happy, stay healthy. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Much love.